for Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and this is part 2 of my three video series of my Black Friday haul 2020. This will be the dollar issue video. These yesterday was the 50-cent issue, 50-cent fines from Black Friday. This is the dollar fines from Black Friday, and appropriately, here I am on the Christmas setting, the Christmas stage, if you will, wearing my comfortable old man at home sweater. This is, it reminds me of, on the Mr. Rogers program when we were young and we used to watch Mr. Rogers, and he would come into the house and he would take off the sport jacket he was wearing at work or whatever, and then he'd reach into the closet and he'd pull out that sweater. He'd put that on, and so it's kind of, it's kind of, it's what I think about. And it kind of creeps my kids out a little bit, weirds them out a little bit, But I like it. It's comfortable. And so anyway, there you go. But I digress. Dollar comic fines from Black Friday. And these all came from yesterday. The 50-cent comics yesterday came from Shadow Mountain Comics in Tulsa. These came from Wizards Asylum Comics and Games. And their Black Friday sale, wall books $5, all other back issues, $1. And so we start with some nostalgia from a childhood Mark Allen's life, comic book life. I plan to, as I said last night, plan to go back and acquire all of the Sal Buscema Hulks. I have quite a few of them. He had quite a run during the 70s and 80s. But this time, they had so many of them. I thought, well, this time through, there's other things I want to get. I'll get the ones that I remember having as a young reader and I really enjoyed. The first one is number 236, where that is actually a part 2 or 3, where he fights Machine Man. Great action in there. Great Al Milgrom cover. And Al Milgrom's covers were better early on. They kind of, I think, for me, his style changed and kind of suffered as time went on. So issue number 236. 10 issues later was 246, where the Incredible Hulk fought Captain Marvel, or Marvel. And I love that. I always loved that cover. Very dramatic. Very, just a lot of action drama there. And love that cover. I was trying to think. I thought this was Rich Buckler cover. You can always count on Rich Buckler to do a good job. Very, very solid artist, very solid style. And then we jump up to issue number 252. This was a part of a 2-part story. Hulk, Beware the Changelings. For some reason, I wanted to see these were the Animen, but that's a different group. Anyway, the Hulk fought these human-animal hybrids here, and very cool story. Again, another Buckler cover there. Great job. And then the one after that, issue number 253, has a guest appearance, and fighting side by side with the Hulk, or back to back, is Doc Samson, finishing up that story with the animal people, the changelings. Okay, and always as a kid, I was just enthralled by the idea of the Hulk fighting an elephant man, a man with the size and strength of an elephant. Just thought that was kind of cool. I can't right away off the top of my head see any artist credit on this cover. It's like a very familiar style, though. If any of you out there know, or can look up who did the cover on the Incredible Hulk 253, let me know. Here's a great one, issue number 255. I remember reading this one time and time again. I will do so again. The Hulk battles Thor, issue number 255. And again, all of these were $1 a piece. Many, if not all of them, will get pressed, but they're not bad. They're not bad off. A little bit of wear on the corners of some foxing and that kind of thing. But a lot of them have that stacking crease, and that's easy to take out with a press and some patience. Next is issue 261. This is an Absorbing Man issue. I always liked the look of this one. Absorbing Man behind the Hulk, having absorbed the rock around him, and just love that image. This, I believe, is a Frank Miller. Yes, that's a Frank Miller cover. Again, very dramatic, very moody, and like that right there. The issue number 261. Next issue number 263. The Hulk caught between Avalanche and another character that I first saw in a Marvel Treasury edition, where Spider-Man and the Hulk were at the Winter Olympics fighting the Mole Man. And I don't remember this. It might be Landslide or something like that. I know it's not Richter. I think it may be Landslide. So you have Landslide and Avalanche. I didn't even look at. Okay, Landslide. That's exactly what it says on the cover. Now I look like I'm putting something on to make me. You all already know I don't have a great memory. So even a blind squirrel finds an acorn now and then. Okay. So yeah, Landslide and Avalanche on there, and I remember that being a great story, and I will enjoy that one. So there's some of the Incredible Hulks that I grabbed for $1 a piece. Great deal. Now, got a few. Let's see if I can organize these. You all know that I love the I love the bling. Okay, the shiny covers, and I like variants. In this case, these some of these are both. First, we have Batgirl number 28 with that gold foil. My goodness, that's gorgeous. $1. When I saw this, I was like, that's a no-brainer. It had a $5 tag on it. Normally $5, but that got that for $1. And, you know, that's, like I said, as a variant as well as a gimmick cover. So that was just a no-brainer for me. The next one was Catwoman number 4. Now this, I had another reason besides the beautiful silver foil, besides the variant nature of this book. Does that not remind you of Michelle Pfeiffer in the second Batman movie, the second Michael Keaton Batman movie, Batman Returns? I mean, I look at that, and I don't know, is that the way, did Catwoman go back to the leather suit, the almost patchwork leather suit at some point in time? Because that looks like Michelle Pfeiffer. Or did they maybe do that just for the cover? I don't know, because I don't keep up with new comics, as you know, for the most part. I'm getting exactly 2 new comics right now. I'm still getting the Immortal Hulk. I've been on board since issue 2. And I am getting the Gotham Adventures Return or whatever, the Batman. I think it's a limited series, though. So Batman, the Batman animated type stuff, I'm getting that. But this was, again, had to get that. Beautiful foil cover. And loved that. That was very nostalgic, that Catwoman costume there. And then Thor number 25. Now I knew, and I've got the first 4 issues of Dan Jurgens and John Romita Jr.'s run on Thor from years ago. I got the first 4 issues. I went through the story with, I believe, Submariner. I really do want to get that entire run. But again, had to pitch some stuff back in order to get the things that I really wanted. But I grabbed this one because I'd never seen it before. I've never seen Thor number 25 with that beautiful, he's got the gold armor there, but that is actually gold foil. The logo is gold foil. Love that book, and it's in great shape. No problems with this book. Maybe just a tiny bit of fraying on the bottom left-hand corner, but otherwise beautiful book. And so I thought, well, that's a no-brainer for $1 as well. Now, these next 2 are just simply variants. But man, gorgeous covers. The first one, and this isn't the first, not long ago, I had another Spider-Woman variant cover I showed off that showed just a lot of images of Spider-Woman from years past. Had to get this red cover. This all red with Spider-Woman. This is Spider-Woman number 1. I can't even tell you from what year, unless I take it out. I guess I could. Care Andrews cover, I believe. It says K-A-A-R-E. The only Care I know in comics is Care Andrews, but I may be right off, off my rock. Nope, Care Andrews. And so evidently there were other variants on there. Art Germ, Chip Kid, Young and Yoon, Carmine Infantino, all kinds of different artists. What am I saying? I was supposed to check today. Okay, so 2000. This is 2020, May 1st, 2020. So very recent comic for $1. But like I said, love that variant cover. No, I haven't, as much as I do like to flip, and I do flip stuff. Haven't even checked eBay to see if this was going for anything, because I didn't want to take the chance that it was going for 20 or 30 bucks, and then I got to get rid of it. No, I wanted to keep that. So anyway, Hopefully it's going for like $5, which is what it was up here, but I got it for $1. Anyway, if it was at Wizards Asylum, chances are, if it was hot, it would have been on the wall. And so I'll just say that. This next one is a Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. It is a variant. I don't know who the artist is on this one either. I think this actually may be an Art Germ cover. I believe it is. Y'all can tell me, but they're gorgeous. I had to grab that. The colors, just the angle, the everything. I mean, Alex Ross could not do any better. Just as far as composition, I'm not talking necessarily realism. Alex Ross's realism may be up just a quarter of a notch, but that's beautiful, beautiful cover. And I do believe that's an Art Germ right there. So anyway, nice cover for $1. I mean, for $1, it was just difficult for me to turn that down. That's a work of art. It should be hanging on a wall somewhere, and but not my walls. I don't hang up my comics. I have too much other stuff to put up there. All right, this was also a $1 find. I was really pleased to find this, even though I have a copy. It was What If #22 from Volume 1, 1980. What if Dr. Doom had become a hero? I love this story. This is in great shape for $1. It has an $8 tag, $8 price tag on it, which is probably about right for this book. But anyway, love that book. Remember that being a great story. He actually, as a hero, dons a golden suit of armor, which is kind of cool. And I love that the cover doesn't give that away. But I did. All right, I'll do it. Now this next one, you might think, now why'd you buy that? I'd never seen this book before. I think, or if I saw it, I didn't realize what it contained. But it's called X-Men Firsts. Let me see if I can find the year on it. The reason I bought this book, besides it being $1, and besides it being this in really great shape, and it was published in the year 1996. This book right here contains the first appearance, the reprints of Wolverine, Rogue, Gambit. I thought there was one other. Wolverine, let me see, there's Rogue, Gambit. Okay, Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister, he's right there on the cover. Okay, so Mr. Sinister, Wolverine, Gambit, and Rogue. First appearances right there, all in that book. Nice thick book. And nice, look at how nice the spine is. To me, a book like this isn't a $1 book. And I did go on eBay and look at this, and people are asking, and getting $5, $6, $7 out of it, which is understandable. These reprints were not even on my radar. And so anyway, I thought that was kind of cool that those 4 major characters, all obviously X-Men related characters, all reprinted in this book. Their first appearances, but of course the two great ones, of course, the Rogue story with the Michael Golden art from Avengers Annual #8, and then of course from Hulk #181, the Herb Trimpe, goodness there from that first appearance of Wolverine, first full appearance of Wolverine. So anyway, that's just kind of, for me, a no-brainer. Those are great reprints, great book just to have. Anytime I want to go back and read, I like all those stories. I take that back. I'm not sure that I'm familiar with the actual first appearance, full story of Gambit. The other 3, yes. Sinister and Rogue and Wolverine, absolutely. Okay, so there was that. Okay, these next 3, these are my last 3. There was a table sitting there away. It wasn't sitting. These weren't in short boxes. They weren't in long boxes. They weren't in boxes marked $1. They weren't in the regular back issue boxes. These were just laid out on a table with a bunch of Archies. And I'm going to take them in the area, in the order of my interest. The first one, I like comics history. If you know me, if you know this channel, I like comics history. I like learning new things, and I am venturing into Golden Age territory. This is a Golden Age Dell, Winnie Winkle. Now, who is Winnie Winkle? I don't know, but it's a Golden Age Dell for $1. And yes, the cover's in some tough shape down here. There's some fading. Figure out this can here. Let's get over here. There's some fading there, I can feel what might be some moisture, warping there. But again, that's the press will take care of that. There is dirt on the cover. I mean, this is not it's not pristine, but it's Winnie Winkle, man. It's something I've never seen before. And it was Golden Age, and it was a buck, and it was sitting there on the table saying, "Take me home." And so I did. I took Winnie home. And Winnie and her friends. Okay, there's nothing untoward going on there. All right, this next one is okay. I cracked myself up on that one, or embarrassed myself. This next one is Tippy Teen, Tippy Teen number 22, America's swingiest teener. My goodness, who came up with that? I'm not familiar with Tippy Teen, so I'm getting another education on this. This was a buck, nice, good-looking comic with a nice square-bound spine that is in pretty good shape. Down the bottom, okay. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, Jim Morrison of the Doors on the back cover. I am discovering this right here on video because I hadn't even opened this book up yet. This is great. Jim Morrison on the back cover. Now I'm going to have to eBay this and find out kind of what's up there. Okay. But anyway, I'm not even sure who published. Now, who's the love? I think I've heard of the Lovin' Spoonful. By the way, this was published in March of 1969. Oh, Tower Comics. It's a Tower. Tippy Teen with Jim Morrison on the back cover. And I've heard of these guys, I think, but I couldn't name a single song. The Lovin' Spoonful on the inside front. The Lovin' Spoonful. And who's on the back? Noel Harrison. Noel Harrison on the back. This is kind of a cool little book, okay? For music lovers, cool little book. Now, here's the thing. He's out of this world, Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy is his name is on the cover. I don't get that. I'm not sure what that's about. I imagine he either shows up in a story or it's a write-up. And so I'm going to discover that right now. Talk amongst yourselves. And oh, there it is. Now this is a cool. Okay, like I said, I just opened this book up, and you're like, yeah, sure you did, Mark. No, but here it is. Here's a write-up on Leonard Nimoy as Spock. Picture a drawing of him as Spock. I don't know how long that goes. This is turning out to perhaps be one of the three to five best books I got on Black Friday. Okay, that's it. Just that one page. But this is great. I don't know who these artists are that work on it. Doug Crane was one of the artists in this, but do have see, there's some puzzles that are puzzles that are unworked. Okay, love that. I'm spending a lot more time on this book than I expected to. There are some, I believe I saw some paper doll material. Not sure. No, okay, not exactly, but fashion, there's some fashion stuff there. Fashion from Tippy Teen. Of course you would get your fashion from Tippy Teen, girls. And Mad Fads, I guess talking about different fads and that kind of thing for young girls' reading pleasure. Why do you have that book, Mark? Well, just because I'm a comic book collector and we transcend ages and genders. So anyway, cool book. Tippy Teen number 22, March of 1969. That's by far the best thing about the book. All right, that's cool. So anyway, a buck, $1 all day long. Last book here. Last book. I'm going to take it out so I can be very exact. This is I will say it's an ACG, American Comics Group. Shout out to my friend who probably doesn't watch my videos because he doesn't do YouTube much, but Michael Vance, who did the book about American Comics Group years ago that was republished, reprinted by Alter Ego magazine years ago. Not quite as few years ago. Ogden Whitney cover. This is the Forbidden Worlds number 93, January, February of 1960. And very nice, kind of vibrant. It does need a press. It still has some gloss. Nice, vibrant cover there. Love the blue, the green, the oranges, the reds, that kind of thing. And so, a Forbidden Worlds cover for a buck. I mean, a big Forbidden Worlds comic for a buck. Again, that's just a no-brainer to me, and because it qualifies, I guess, as Silver Age technically, but it's in that range. It's flirting with the Golden Age, flirting, I say. But anyway, so anyway, there's my dollar books, and now I was already coming to this video impressed with myself and excited with my finds, and now I'm even more so. But anyway, hey, listen, thanks for watching. I'm trying to see the time there. Ooh, I went even further this time. I went 20 minutes, over 20 minutes. So I won't make any guarantees about the length of tomorrow's video. The rest of the haul, the $5 wall books, and one or two items that were not. No, one item that was not. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Subscribe, like the video, comment on the video. Appreciate those comments all the time because I answer every single comment, I believe. And if you've left a comment and I haven't answered, man, take me to task on it and I'll go back and answer it with an apology, okay? But anyway, share the video. Just do whatever you want with this video. It's just a video. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching 4Color Commentary, and we'll see you next time.